elements of that story, like in Half-Life 2, the Lost Coast chapter, where you can see the sea level has been heavily depleted since the aliens came and kind of imposed their iron fist on the world. But Entropy Zero Two is a really interesting fan-made mod for Half-Life 2. And so in Half-Life 2, you play as a scientist, Gordon Freeman, under interesting circumstances. He's trying to save humanity from this interplanetary colonialism. In Entropy Zero Two, you're actually playing the reverse. You're playing as a clone civil protection member who was cloned by the Combine, by the aliens that have come to Earth and like set up a police state there. And so the events of this game take place after Half-Life 2, right after the Citadel has been like blown up. And basically, the Combine give you privileged status as a civil protection officer, and you're leading an assault on an Arctic research station that has some unknown powers hidden beneath. So I have to say I've been really excited about this mod. I played a bit of it already to get started, a couple hours, but it's just, I was really surprised actually how well made this mod is, just in terms of usability and all of that. It adds a bunch of new features to the existing like Half-Life 2 combat and squad system, and as well as like new weapons, new animations, new enemy types, which have been really interesting. And it is like probably one of the highest production values and most polished mods that I've played like ever, and I've played a lot of Half-Life 2 mods. So I think where I am in the story right now, I just met another clone who was based on the same person as the player character, except for he's kind of become jaded about the Combine's promises. The Combine promised the player character that his daughter would be found and taken care of if he completes his mission. But we're beginning to realize that they lied to him. He's not the last clone of that person to be made. So the other clones of himself exist that have the same memories. And second, that the Combine probably will never fulfill their promise. But the player character's character hasn't really figured that out yet and is still in that process of discovery. So we just finished a big combat section, and now it's like a puzzle slash like hide and seek section. I'm gonna kind of have to stumble my way through this, but then hopefully there'll be more interesting story and gameplay bits. But yeah, Half-Life 2 is definitely my favorite game ever. Just the execution of it is extremely well done. They were really limited for that game engine because they wanted to publish the game on the original Xbox, which had like 256 megabytes of RAM. So a lot of stuff got left on the cutting room floor for that game, which is really sad. I definitely do want to see more Half-Life games and more sequels that build upon these themes and ideas of this story that were never really fulfilled. And so to that end, Entropy Zero Two actually does a really good job, just story-wise, of fleshing out the Half-Life 2 universe. Even though it's unofficial, it's fan-made. So I fell into this old, decrepit Aperture Science facility, and there's a turret here with a personality core that I need to take with me to open doors.
Ah, crap. Yeah, he's coming.
I gotta sneak by him somehow.
What's that?
That's a target, just like me. It thinks you're one of us, so it's not gonna try to attack you. That one's broken though, so it can't hurt anything. It's just really loud.
Shoot him. And I don't have any weapons right now, so this is like a puzzle section to break up the combat. It's a little bit different. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. This kind of segment.
The rebels have a pretty sophisticated setup. They managed to track me down here. Seems to be some guy on the radio directing people. Thought I could get my hands on him.
Okay, so somehow I have to get up there.
Crap, he's coming. I was wondering where you went.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I can summon him with that button, and he'll stand on that temporarily.
Here he comes. Be real quiet in this next area. This thing hears us.
You better shut up then. Let me figure this out.
Oh yeah, good idea. I'll just tell you when he's coming.
try to figure this out, or...
Crap, here he comes.
How do you find me? So I'm guessing these glass portions, the monster can probably break through. Oh. Alright, there's a cube. Oh, that's gonna wake up those guys, though. Yeah, those are still alive. I still hear him. This is where I came from. This is not the best level design. Alright, so somehow I have to bring the turret to here so it can lock this door. This switch doesn't really appear to do anything. I wonder if I have to use the monster to break through one of those panels of glass, or if I can just throw the turret over one of these walls to get him to the end. Interesting.
He's coming.
So I bet for this monster they probably reskinned one of the antlion guards.
Here he comes.
And this must have been the same code that was used for the tunnels in episode 2. There's a sequence where you have to hide like this. So very creative reuse of existing systems. Oh man, there's another thing here. Alright, I do not want to drop that, because that will make noise if it shatters.
Oh crap, here he comes.
And then the little HUD icon down at the bottom, that was used in episode 2 to track the Jeep, the buggy that you could drive. And they've repurposed it for tracking this drone. Or this turret. Okay, he went back away. Completely lost my bearings, so I have to figure out how to get to the exit from here. Ah, shit. Yeah, I have no weapons, so there's no way I can kill this thing. And unfortunately, all those zombies I woke up, the turrets are out of ammo, so if they see them, they'll make a noise. This is tricky. I have to kind of plan my route. I'm gonna go ahead and save. There's an audio cue. He makes a splash whenever he retreats. So I have to wait for that each time after I hide. And then obviously these, if they shatter, will make a lot of noise. We have to be careful. Oh, shit, shit, shit.
Target acquired.
You can't see me. Alright, I didn't hear a splash yet, so he's still around here somewhere. I think. Maybe? No, I guess he must have... I hope this is the last section of this, because I'm getting tired of this. I want to shoot something. Gameplay. It is nice, though, that they break up the combat sections with at least some kind of puzzle. That was kind of what Half-Life 2 was really good at. During the development, they did very, very rigorous playtesting, and wherever people would get really fatigued of the combat, they would throw in some physics puzzles, which some people thought were kind of gimmicky. They really wanted to show off their physics engine, but I kind of like them. I think it helps ground the character in the game world, that you can interact with objects like this. And it's been done to death since by other games, but I don't know, I always find it kind of interesting in the Source engine, these kind of games.
How much further?
Got a bit of a way to go yet.
Oh no, there's more of this? Ah. Not the biggest fan.
Never thought I'd see this area again.
What is this bullshit?
It's modified phytoplankton.
What does it do?
It's classified.
Fine. Keep your secrets. I've been watching. Something is happening at 617. Some guy called Freeman is raising hell. I didn't mention this Freeman guy.
That's the character you play as in Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 1. Doesn't appear to be any monster yet. They haven't given me any little hiding spots.
Aperture science innovators. The administrator was interested in these guys. So, our communications is a cover.
Story. Oh, he's gonna come up here. Oh!
Oh boy, this one is gonna be a bit harder to get through. Don't worry about it. Just leave me here a minute. I'll try to figure it out. Hey, you remember those doors we passed? Yeah, I think I can unlock them from here. I reckon you go check them out. See if there's another way out. Might be faster. But hey, don't forget about me if you find a way out.
Alright, I won't forget you.
Don't you forget about me.
Combine sent me down here to track down some kind of anomaly. I wasn't told anything else. The rebels are calling it the Project. The Combine are going to use me to secure it. Whatever it is, it's a big secret.
These things, they take time. Gabe Newell. That was a Gabe Newell dig.
Gross.
So this is just a, oh shit.
Shit.
Hello. I haven't seen him.
Another real you moron is coming. Holy shit, open the door.
I'm trying. He's right behind you. I'm behind you, please. I am Serenity. Everything is fine. This is my safe bubble.
Shut up. He isn't interested in you, remember?
Put me by the door.
Why are you such a pain in the ass to carry?
You say mean things when you're mad.
Ooh. Well, that was kind of neat. Varied gameplay. I like that last section.
That was a close one. Holy shit.
You hurt my feelings back there, you know? You said I was difficult to carry. I wasn't designed to be carried.
Oh, shut up! Let's get out of here. What's this all about?
Your clone spent a while down here. He was learning about Arbite and Aperture.
Summary of data: the Arbite anomaly, mirage clearance eyes only. Archived, slides digitized on redacted. The research was conducted between redacted and redacted in an effort to explain events recently witnessed at Arbite. Research was conducted in partnership with Aperture Science Innovators. Anomalous broadcasts from Arbite communications were perceived to contain Aperture Science technology signatures. Investigations began initially as a legal measure. This research has shown that Aperture-branded data was received due to a technicality of the anomaly rather than illegal duplication of technology. The anomaly appears to consist of a temporal disturbance which radiates from a shifting singularity. Data signatures from the anomaly suggest the construction of a device by Aperture Science Innovators that has yet to be conceived. Given the anachronistic properties of the anomaly, it can be inferred that such a device capable of creating temporal disturbances will be conceived of by Aperture Science at an unknown date in the future. The temporal disturbances that radiate from the singularity can be better defined as areas of influence. These appear to be ever-present spherical volumes of great proportions encompassing the region that distort time perceived within them. Researchers described inconsistency with timekeeping devices within these areas of influence. Anecdotal reports describe mundane changes such as watches stopping to more dramatic displays such as inconsistent day length. Such events occur in the outer layers of influence relative to the singularity. Findings: Subject 3, Temporal Overlay. Within the described areas of influence, temporal overlays may be perceived. These can be likened to ghostly apparitions which have caused distress to workers at Arbite. Research has concluded these apparitions are not omens of death or supernatural occurrences. These overlays appear to be created by physical objects and/or people moving through temporal particle fields within areas of influence. These movements appear to become imprinted in knots in the temporal fabric that can be released later by disturbing the particle fields surrounding them. So this is just for kind of a technique pioneered with the first BioShock game and copied by a lot of games since, is they'll have like these holograms of people like acting out what happened in the past. In BioShock they were like ghosts basically. But a lot of games copy that, like Singularity I think is the one that immediately comes to mind for me, that old FPS by Raven. And it's a decent storytelling technique. You get some exposition without having characters that you can physically interact with. And so Half-Life 2 and the episodes never really did this for storytelling, but I guess this mod kind of is using the BioShock technique for having these ghosts tell a story. Finding: Subject 4, Temporal Washover. Closer to the singularity, researchers witnessed partially unexplained collapse events. It is speculated that the molecules compose the temporal fields within the area of influence are polar in nature. An unknown event occurs at the singularity nucleus, which initiates a chain reaction of polar reversal. This event sweeps through areas of influence, exciting molecules in the air. Researchers have dubbed these events as washovers. They can be visibly observed and felt as they pass over the region. So the time dilation field can collapse, I guess, dramatically. Research has shown that under correct circumstances, temporal molecules can be absorbed by living cells. Early experiments have yielded mixed results. Some specimens became locked in a state of suspended animation researchers have dubbed stasis. Other subjects appeared to relocate themselves in three-dimensional space unpredictably. The translocation effect appeared to be encouraged as a result of stress or pain. Research on this element continues. Oh man, this goes on too long. Oh, we're getting some heavy exposition here. The immediate region surrounding the singularity nucleus is comprised of a spherical membrane, not dissimilar to the areas of influence. Researchers have dubbed this area the temporal wall. Inside the wall, inexplicable visual disturbances are perceived. Findings from within the membrane are limited. The passage of time inside the singularity nucleus membrane appears to be altered. Further data is required. Effects of the anomaly appear to be subdued by changes in entropy. Due to the nature of the anomaly, Aperture Science innovators proposes immediate and full acquisition of Arbite communications, continued partnership of Arbite and the Aperture staff, construction of an entropic control facility to stabilize the anomaly for study, installation of relevant security and clearances for continued research. Alrighty, that's the end.
Managed to find some documents. Don't let them handle on this project. It's important. Real important.
Hey, you're not supposed to know about that.
Managed to find some documents. Don't let them handle on this project. It's important. Real important.
Hey, you're not supposed to know about that.
Can I help you?
Hey,
Hey.
just me and the boss, back after a big raid. Yeah, a dangerous raid. They didn't stand a chance, did they, boss?
Nope. I killed them all.
Your business is appreciated.
Yeah, could you let us through?
Gotcha.
No fair. If you like.
What's this place?
This is where your clone was living.
So, this was home.
Yeah. Take a look around.
A mess I can take out.
That's a fun audio line. Yeah, I've really appreciated the, it's kind of weird in a Half-Life game having your character save lines.
This one's completely locked down. But I think there's an override in that cage over there. Find a way to get into that cage. You know, flip the switch.
Oh, I gotta find a weapon to break that. Okay, so this is like a world map. I think I'm either in Arbite 2 or Arbite 3.
transponder. I'm going solo. Don't want those Combine bastards in my head. I gotta remember Eva. No way to let them take that away.
So Ava is his daughter.
Being here for what feels like weeks. Worked out my transponder. I'm going solo. Don't want those Combine bastards in my head. I gotta remember Eva. No way to let them take that away.
Yeah. Oh man. This is his cranial transponder. So like he ripped off the top part of his skull, I guess. Wonder how he did that. I gotta find a shell for this revolver.
This is Gatehouse calling Arbite 2. Dr. Mossman and her team are heading to your facility. I repeat, Judith is moving to Arbite 2.
Thank you, exposition man.
Please prepare for our arrival.
So, there's a second Arbite facility.
Arbite consists of 3 facilities, in fact. Big place.
Well, I better hurry up then. I gotta get to Arbite 2.
There's a road that can take you there. You'll see it once we reach the surface.
Oh, there's gonna be a vehicle section. Oh my gosh. This is a Half-Life game now. Ah, the infamous duck jump.
That idiot left his gun behind. What an idiot.
That was creative. Oh, interesting.
found somebody else. And now I know. I'm just a disposable resource to them. They were never gonna help me.
That's what he did with that privileged cognitive status they gave him. They allowed him to think too much. And then they made the same mistake again, sending me here.
I bet it stings in here. Judith Mossman is here at Arbite. She's working with the rebels. They're going after the project. I need to find out more about it. Fast.
They're really happy about those animations.
Alright.
That's some flexing.
The sheriff is back in town. I'm gonna go kill that thing.
Oh, there you are. I'll wait here. Hey, I can see you in there.
Oh, this is from Portal 2. Okay. Yeah, whoever made this, they really know the source engine.
Watch out.
those guys infinitely spawn.
Did it. You'll even kill that thing.
That was really something, wasn't it?
Come and get me, so we can get out of here.
I do like how they replaced the Half-Life 2 pistol, because that thing is probably one of the most anemic weapons in any game ever. So I kind of like having this Gauss handgun. I didn't even see myself kill the boss, so he must have run into some kind of environmental hazard and died.
So sick of this place.
Yeah.
My thoughts exactly. Zen relay grenade. Don't play with these, we're failing this prototype. Notes. Sometimes teleports Zen fauna back to Earth. Try not to get sucked into the singularity. Fasten all equipment before testing or you might lose it. So hit the button and release. Portable transient singularity will do the rest. Rip red. Oh no. Let me see if there's anything in here. Oh, they added a bull squid. They must have gotten this from the Half-Life Opposing Force remake fan project.
Credits, Ava, everything. They were using me. Using my memories to control me. When this new code fails, they can just produce a new copy. The Combine will never have to pay up. They deceive me.
Well, duh. Who do you think we were dealing with there?
Be careful with those. They're a little unstable.
Sounds like my kind of weapon.
That must be a replacement for the bug bait weapon.
Try throwing one of those poor things down there. Incoming!
Worth the wait. Oh man, the Gabe Newell digs are not ending. And they even have some assets from Half-Life 1 that they've remade. Oh, that's the throwback. They're really upstaging Valve with this kind of game. If they can make this on a shoestring budget, why hasn't Valve made Half-Life 3?
This is making me really uncomfortable.
This is really good level design, training us to use these things step by step, and then starting to integrate a puzzle after we've been trained on the basic mechanic. Very smart level design.
Well, that's the last door. Man, it sure has been fun. Guess I'll see you around then. Of course I won't. I'll be left here for an eternity. Alone. Yeah, later. Oh, you taking me with you? I knew there was kindness in you somewhere. I've been saying to myself this whole time, there's a nice guy in there somewhere.
Back to hell.
Yeah, they probably took this from a different mod project. I wonder if they got permission to reuse it. But this was an enemy from Half-Life 1 that they've remodeled. Higher resolution, but it's not quite the same model quality as everything else. The texturing doesn't have any normal maps. It's kind of... But for a fan project, it's not too bad. Yeah, the ant lions, those other enemies, had some interesting normal maps and very well done textures. It's hard to do that on a budget, that kind of art. Or with no budget, I guess.
Oh, this door. Oh, I forgot about this one. I forgot about this door. This is actually the last door.
surface.
There's a little bit of Z fighting on this handgun model. Now that I see it in light, I can't unsee that now. That's gonna bother me. Yeah, a little bit of Z fighting on that model. I wonder if it's my graphics
We're
driver.
done for.
Well,
Never mind.
Oh, they just scaled one down to make it a baby. That's kind of lame. Very lame.
Just got into an argument with some of the biggest names in the Resistance. Some of them were even scientists from like Mesa. They knew I couldn't tell them much about the project in case the Combine was listening, but they still wouldn't believe me. We're on the verge of tracking down legendary aperture technology, but they think their old rocket at White Forest is more important? It's their fault the world is like this in the first place. Dr. Mossman was the only one interested in coming up here. Although, she had to fight Eli for it. She's not the most fun person to talk to, but she's passionate for her work. A real professional, unlike the others. I think we can all appreciate that.
Killed a shotgunner around here somewhere. Their weapon must have gotten sucked up when I used that grenade. There'll be others. Ooh, nice.
Surprise! Fire! And probably on purpose. Surprise! You do not want to go in there.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I kinda miss the Combine.
you should nip that kind of talk in the bud.
Ah, shit. I got held up. There's a whole other facility underneath this plane. There's a huge rebel presence up here. It looks like Judith may be up at the other facility. We're about to move out. Alright, there's something else. This place belongs to Aperture Science. Send us everything you got.
So we are playing as the bad guys. That was one of the... I forget what they're called. But they're basically the alien life form that is colonizing Earth. They've colonized many, many different dimensions, and they're like these grub things that have like mechanical appendages and immense psychic powers. And apparently they're subject matter experts. They're like beings of unimaginable intelligence. And each one kind of specializes in one thing, and they communicate telepathically. It was revealed by Mark Laidlaw, the writer for the Half-Life series, that the G-Man was actually like a mature form of one of these grub things that is for some reason helping out the player against the Combine. But so he psychically projects himself as this man with a briefcase.
Holy shit! Oh, jeez. These things. Okay, they're on my side.
These were
On my side.
new enemies called Hunters that were introduced in Half-Life 2 Episode 2. So I think there's going to be a vehicle section here. Got some more grenades.
Are you friendly? Playful, in fact. Alright.
Who's a good boy? Oh yeah, these were originally supposed to be drivable in Half-Life 2. These were made as drivable entities, but they never implemented it. Prepare to face the swift justice of the law.
Prep for payback. Moving north. Report all perimeter intruders. Over. Copy. Wait for my call and then move it on my sector. 3650 now. It's so awesome I finally get to use this thing.
Good boy. Ooh, yes. Hey. Oh, if I had brought the turret with me, there's an Easter egg here. Oh no. So sad.
Moving north. Report all perimeter intruders. Over. Copy. Wait for my power. Get on my vector. 3650 up. It's so awesome I finally get to use this thing.
I want to get that shotgun. Oop, there's a shotgun somewhere. Where's that guy? I am playing as the bad guy in this game, worth noting. There we go, shotgun. I wanted that.
Calling Gatehouse, Red Substation Gamma. Gatehouse, do you read? We're hearing a lot of commotion down there. Has the Combine advanced yet?
You're not going to be hearing from Gatehouse anymore.
What? What's going on down there? Hello?
Yeah, so they added these really interesting enemies for the resistance. They're jumpers. They have these like jump packs that let them jump up and down cliff sides, so it makes the combat much more vertical, which is a really interesting introduction. They must have worked hard on that. Because nothing like that was really in the original game. The MP Cut 5K slap is so good. Ooh, nice. Hello? Yeah, these hunters were really interesting introductions in Half-Life 2 Episode 2. So Half-Life 2 Episode 2 had a improved version of the Source engine, and they had these really big open environments that you could drive around in, which was really neat. But they didn't really have any Arctic environments in Episode 2, so like all these effects, the Aurora Borealis, the ice, the wind, all this is new. And the Source engine, I mean, the first game came out in 2004, but gameplay-wise, performance-wise, it's still all really good.
is clear. Moving on my vector towards back perimeter. Copy that. Signaling. Moving.
Oh, that was a flanking route I could have gone. Interesting. Now this gun here is supposed to be able to shoot at you. In one of the updates to Half-Life 2, they actually broke it accidentally, and they never really fixed the bug. So if you played Half-Life 2 in 2004, that would shoot at you. If you played it in like 2010, then you could just sit here and just shoot them as soon as they came out. Really big oversight on Valve's part to allow that bug to happen. They did a lot of changes to the source engine in between Half-Life 2 and Episode 2. Oh, I gotta open this gate. Okay. Is there a way to open this gate, or do I have to get out of the vehicle?
Looks like the power's out.
Oh, another Easter egg. Have to go restore power. Space bar is for the handbrake. Okay.
Parasite. I should be able to open that gate now.
What happened there? There's a bug in Half-Life 2 where they try to prevent you from bunny hopping, but the way they do it is they subtract from your velocity vector. But the funny part of about that is if your velocity vector is negative, it doubles it. So basically, if you can start running, jump, turn around, crouch, and keep hitting space as you hit the ground, you can start adding to your speed exponentially, which is a really interesting bug. Because yeah, they think, okay, if you're going faster than like 450 units per second, we'll subtract from your vector to bring you back down to that. But if you're backwards, subtracting actually adds to your speed, even while it subtracts your velocity.
Gamma calling workshop. We lost Gatehouse. The Combine will be heading your way next. Are your rocket launchers ready? Workshop, do you read?
I'm really grateful for the television.
don't like this. Oh my gosh. Those enemies they definitely took from the Opposing Force remake project. These guys are not really supposed to be canon in Half-Life.
Let's see what this can do.
Yeah, so these guys are actually not Zen fauna, they're from, like, Dimension X. Which is just kind of a hand wave to add new enemies to the Opposing Force add-on for Half-Life 1. So yeah, this mod author probably got permission to use some of these enemies from a different project. Another fan project. I want to get a closer look at their models, actually. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh, I gotta fight Vortigaunts now. So the Vortigaunts are a race of aliens that has allied with the Resistance. They have, like, electric powers and telepathy. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I think it's been, it's clear they did a lot of playtesting. So usually with these kind of fan projects, there are points where, like, the map design is kind of hard to understand, or you get lost or whatever. But I think with all the usability hints and all the other stuff I've seen, all the motifs for level design, they've definitely done a lot of playtesting. And they're a pretty skilled map maker and game designer. Oh, two of them now, okay. Oh, it's got a flashlight. Oh my gosh. Arbite 2. Oh man. He got eaten by an ichthyosaur. There's a zombie around here somewhere. But Ichthyosaur shark monster, probably the model also came from the Opposing Force remake project. So I hope they reuse that with permission. They must have gotten those from the Black Mesa project. Those are some Zen fauna. Oh look, their camouflage has adapted to the Arctic. It's white and black now. That's kind of a neat touch.
Did you honestly think you had a chance?
This feels like an ambush. there's gonna be an ambush here.
Space-time anomalies. I better not meet any more clones.
Finally. Normal hand grenade.
Doesn't look like Judas slithered through this area.
Oh, interesting. This kind of gives an explanation for why Portal 1 had these energy pellets.
Well, this looks suspicious. Maybe better.
Hey, that's copyrighted. You can't say that. Well, I might as well jump down.
Malfunction. I don't hate you.
Something's seriously wrong with this place.
Oh, that looks like Judith Mothsman. She must have worked for Aperture then, according to the game. Ah! Alright, so I did number 2 and number 3. Now I have to find generator number 1. There's one more generator somewhere. Oh, it's down here. Okay, okay. These motifs that they use for the level design are incredibly well made. For a fan project, you don't really expect this level of sensible level design. But I'm really impressed. I haven't gotten lost or needed to open a guide yet, which is rare even for some professionally made video games, much less a fan project. So they must have done a lot of playtesting.
Guess their time was up. Zombies coming from.
That's really cool. That's another new enemy type from the Opposing Force project. Alright, where's the generator? Oh, I hope I didn't break it by, oh, here it is. Oh, okay. Nice. That's really cool. I've never seen that in a game before. Oh.
What the hell is this? Holy shit.
go. It's open.
Never going back in there.
Exhumation zone. Oh no,
Smells fishy around here.
my hunter. It's an ambush. Oh, I got the crossbow.
Primitive weaponry. Goddamn cave rebels. Gotta say, I'm kind of impressed you tried. It's gonna take more than that to take me down.
I want more of those crossbows. dice. Nice. Gotta turn the power back on, I guess.
This must be another anomaly. Overwatch, come in. Do you read? Must be interfering. My head. Shackles. How long have these guys been down here?
That was from before the Ninoland had been killed by Gordon Freeman. Or Nihiland, I guess. Oh.
Going down. I'll never complain about an elevator being too slow ever again. Zombie gallants. Now I've seen it all. In my head.
I lost a lot of health there. And I got it back.
Back on the road again.